Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, August 20th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. Tonight in the news, Grenada citizenship program linked to Bangladesh money laundering scandal. High Court awards over EC $45,000 to Ashwana Bell's assault case. Grenada's Cannabis Reform Committee reviews recommendations and halts amendments. While in regional news, spotlight on ExxonMobil's return to explore Trinidad and Tobago's offshore fields. While internationally, National Guard troops deployed to Washington, D.C. amid crime crackdown. And coming up in sports, Grenada ready to raise their third ECCB Series trophy, while Ministry gives full assurance 10-10 will be ready on time. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Grenada has been identified by the Bangladesh Central Intelligence Cell of the National Board of Revenue as one of 9 countries where some of its nationals purchased passports with money stolen from the Bangladesh government. The stolen assets were found by conducting searches in 7 cities since January 2025, according to the Director General of the Central Intelligence Cell, Hassan Habib. The intelligence authorities discovered 352 passports in 9 countries, which were acquired by some Bangladesh nationals in exchange for money. The countries are Antigua and Barbuda, Austria, Dominica, Grenada, St. Kitts and Nevis, North Macedonia, Malta, St. Lucia, and Turkey. According to BSS News, which is the online portal of Bangladesh News, Hassan Habib said after initial preparations based on information received from various sources, CIC detectives visited the countries and collected detailed information. Explaining that further investigations are underway, he said, so far, 346 properties have been found that were built by laundering money from Bangladesh in the name of individuals and organizations. This is a partial picture of our investigation. He said the CIC is working to seize these properties and ensure the punishment of those involved in money laundering. Habib said more than 6 international organizations are assisting Bangladesh in this process. Records from the Investment Migration Agency show that during 2024, several Bangladesh nationals were approved as citizens of Grenada through the Citizenship by Investment program by contributing to the National Transformation Fund or through real estate investment. It's not known if any of the recipients of Grenada's citizenship are among the people identified by the Bangladesh authorities for stealing money from the state. GBN will continue to seek a response to this development. A High Court judge has ordered that a man who physically abused and assaulted a former lover pay more than EC $45,000 in compensation for general and special damages for the personal injuries, loss, and damage caused to her by the defendant, John Michael. In June 2022, Michael pleaded guilty to criminal charges of committing an offense of grievous harm, unlawful entry, assault, and damage to property property. During the magistrate court trial, he told the court that he was aware that his actions caused injuries to claimant Ashwana Bell, but contended that it was not to the degree and extent that the claimant alleges. According to the judgment by High Court Master Carlos Cameron Michel, Bell was visiting a friend, and while at her friend's place, Michael broke through the front door of the private residence, informing her that he wanted his phone. The judgment said that Bell informed Michael that he had broken her phone a few weeks ago and that the phone he had given her was agreed by him to be the replacement. She stated that the next thing she knew, Michael, without warning, punched her in the mouth. Michael's assault included slapping her in the face, punching her in her mouth, choking her and biting her face, resulting in grievous bodily harm. She had to undergo a series of dental treatments because of the injury to her face and mouth. Following mediation, the parties consented to judgment on liability being entered for Bell. The judge's order includes general damages for pain, suffering, and loss of amenities in the sum of $27,000, together with interest at the rate of 6% per annum from the date of service of the claim to the date of this order. The sum of $3,000 for future dental care, no prejudgment interest on this award. Special damages in the sum of $15,680, together with interest at the rate of 3% per annum from the date of each of the expenses allowed to the date of this order. Post-judgment interest at the rate of 6% per annum until payment in full. The Cannabis Working Committee is currently reviewing several recommendations submitted by stakeholders. As part of this process, the committee has decided to revisit its approach to ensure the most effective path forward regarding the decriminalization and depenalization of cannabis. As a result, the original deadline for presenting the proposed amendments to the Drug Abuse and Prevention Act has been extended to the last quarter of 2025. The committee had previously targeted July 2025 for cabinet approval of the amendments before tabling them in Parliament. The committee is chaired by Attorney-at-Law Anselm Clouden.
Yeah, based on the many feedbacks received from the community at large and individuals, the Cannabis Working Committee has returned to the drawing board so as to give due consideration to the concerns expressed at those meetings, and as such, there would be a delay in the presentation of the bill before Parliament. It would not be an inordinate delay. It would be done with all deliberate speed. Thank you.
The committee members approved in February this year include Anselm Clouden as Chair, Cannabis Working Committee, Betty Ann Lazarus as the Public Relations Coordinator, Ministry of Agriculture and Vice Chair, Ms. Nandi Nain, CEO, Cannabis Secretariat, Dr. Sean Charles, Chief Medical Officer, Ministry of Health, ACP Vanny Curran, Officer in charge of Crimes at the Royal Grenada Police Force, and Josh Hector, Director of Mental Health and Substance Issues. We also include Michael Batiste, representative of the Rastafari community. Grenada's Carnival celebrations concluded on a high note, and disaster risk management specialist Sylvan McIntyre is weighing in on the success of this year's festivities, offering insights on how to make future events even safer and more enjoyable. Trainee reporter Eliane Lessie has the details.
Disaster Risk Management Specialist Sylvan McIntyre has commended the Royal Grenada Police Force for their assertive and proactive approach during the recent Carnival season, ensuring a secure environment for festivities to thrive. Speaking on GBN's To The Point program, McIntyre highlighted the police's effective management of the celebrations, allowing citizens and visitors to enjoy the events without major incidents.
This year was no exception, but I think they were more obvious in this sense, where it's an overt kind of operation where they were dressed in their black, looked like the path, and so that when people moved around, the visitors felt a sense of security, and those who were around who would be violators, I think they took a cue from that there is a no nonsense. Yes. What can happen when there is a hype before Carnival, when there seems to be some level of violence that pop up before Carnival. The system at Bay normally would step its game up.
Yes.
And so they understood. Remember, we did say that the threats were real.
Yes.
But usually when there's a high threat, the level of awareness and security consciousness is also stepped up. And that would have lent itself to the aspect of being on top of the game a bit more. And so it's just like when you prepare for any kind of emergency or types of disasters. When you don't have these things happening, a level of complacency steps in. And when it pops, it hits you really hard on the stomach. But because we had things popping up before, I believe the officers were on the game. And for us, to you, kudos, GPF, keep it up. You can only get better at what you do. And enough respect. I think Grenada respect you for what you do and how you got it done.
Looking to future celebrations, McIntyre proposed an innovative approach involving Carnival competition winners as safety ambassadors. By leveraging their influence and visibility, authorities can promote positive behavior and raise community awareness about safety.
In terms of expanding the Carnival into safety, I want to probably look at, from our foundation's point of view in our company, to look at how we can use the winners to promote safety, road safety in particular.
McIntyre also emphasized the need for closer oversight of pre-Carnival events to preserve the authenticity of Grenada's traditional Carnival elements, while enhancing safety standards. By striking a balance between festivity and safety, Grenada can continue to showcase its vibrant culture while protecting its citizens and visitors. I am Elian Leslie for GBN News.
This is News at 7 coming up. Tivoli Community.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
Something powerful is coming to Grenlec customers. Smarter service, more convenience, a greener way to connect. Get ready for a better way to manage your electricity service. Coming soon. Grenlec, empowering you.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Climate change is real. Storms are getting stronger and droughts are lasting longer. Are you prepared for what's ahead? At Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, we want to help you protect your investments. Build for the future with a BFF loan. Make climate-smart upgrades and strengthen your home to withstand nature's unpredictability. Get 100% financing to build or purchase a home or make additions to your existing structure. Enjoy discounts on related loan fees and special benefits when you choose climate-resilient solutions. We are also offering financing of up to $50,000 unsecured for your home upgrades. Invest in renewable energy, energy-efficient appliances, water storage, and so much more. The time is now to ensure your investments can withstand climate change. Invest in your home, protect your family, and secure your future with a BFF loan. You have a BFF in Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Mobility, a common
common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinaire Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Attention, Fontenoy, Cherry Hill and Grand Mall. This is your chance to kick off the new school year in style. David Moyer Monroe invites all kids and their families to the annual Back to School Extravaganza. Mark your calendar for Sunday, August 31st at the Grand Mall playing field. Enjoy fantastic entertainment by the incredible New Dimension Steel Orchestra. There'll be music, fun and so much more. Everything you need to start the school year with a bang. Don't miss out on this exciting event. See you there.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Youth is investing in grassroots development, hosting a training session to boost the capacity and sustainability of community-led organizations in Grenada. More in this Chrislina John report.
The Ministry of Youth continues its efforts to empower grassroots organizations with a renewed focus on strengthening the impact of community-led groups through targeted training in organizational development and capacity building. Representatives from both existing and emerging community groups across all parishes came together in a recently held training session to gain practical strategies and tools to help grow and sustain their organizations. The sessions, part of the ministry's ongoing support program, was designed to build leadership, structure, and long-term viability among youth-driven initiatives. The training was led by development specialist Keisha Mitchell, who emphasized the importance of core values in organizational success.
So we have community organizations within all parishes in Grenada, but we want to ensure that they function effectively so that they are able to have impact within the communities. So today we provided them with information, tips, strategies on how to grow the organizations. Now, some organizations are already in existence, and you have others that are just about, to get started. So we touched a lot on developing the purpose, understanding their purpose, looking at their vision, what it is that they are trying to achieve, what does the future look like for the organizations, and what it is that the organizations are really about, understanding the mission, understanding how to actually identify needs within the community.
Mitchell expressed confidence in the potential of the participating groups, noting that she anticipates measurable progress in the months ahead as participants begin applying the knowledge and skills gained during the sessions.
I believe that you can expect to see some changes and some broad-based impact within the communities with some of the goals that they would come up with, some of the issues that they would want to address within the community. Of course, we do understand that they would not be able to address all of the problems or the needs of the community, but those that are aligned particularly to their purpose, that they would be able to provide that kind of support. And where they are not able to do that directly, but they are able to support and collaborate with other groups and with other institutions to do.
Participants also shared their experiences, highlighting how the training is already shifting their perspectives on leadership and planning.
My name is Kevin George, and I'm a member of the Rotary Club of Grenada East. My expectations coming into this training session today was that I would receive the necessary tools necessary to be able to contribute towards my team in terms of team building and executing our projects. In addition to that, I expected to learn a lot more about how we can receive funding and grants that will be able to help us in our projects, in the execution of our projects. Thank you.
So what I would have learned here, one of the key takeaways from this session was conflict resolution, how you go about dealing with certain problems or certain issues that the members of the group might be facing. A group or any organization, it's not about you, but also to take into consideration what the other members think, their values, the ideas, suggestion, whatever, and you come together as a group to execute in the best way possible.
The takeaway for me is that as leaders, we must identify our strengths and also identify the strength of the other persons in your organization, and in that way you're able to position them in the right capacities so that you can get maximum success from what.
Christina John, GBN News.
The community of Tivoli in St. Andrew came alive on Friday as residents staged their annual Saraka, a Thanksgiving celebration of African origin that blends food, music, and tradition. Beverly Tellisford reports.
Preparations began at sunrise with villagers working together from 6 a.m. to set up for the festivities, which carried on well into the night. Community activist Kerry Phillip explained that the Saraka has become a fixture on the local calendar and is rooted in the spirit of giving back.
The event that we're doing here today, it is not by any organization, it's just people in the community coming together and just, getting sponsorship and trying to do something for the community, just like all other communities that we've been having, little Sarakas, as a Thanksgiving, to people in and around the community, so Tivoli is just doing their part.
The event goes back to over 20 years ago.
This has been going on for over 20-something years, It hasn't always been on the date that it is today, but for the past 10-15 years it has settled on this date. But it used to be a time when the Tivoli development organization group was in function. That was TCDU, and we just felt like, as a community, we should hold on to something that they started in the community, and we choose to hold on to the Saraka.
Philip added that the timing of the event is no coincidence. He explained one of the features that makes the Tivoli Saraka special is that it's done right after Carnival to give outsiders a chance to experience the celebration.
Well, what I would say special about Tivoli Saraka is that we do it the Friday after Carnival. So the foreigners, that is overseas, we give them a chance to experience Saraka in Grenada, because when they come for Carnival, they get Saraka also, so I think, that one makes it a bit special, so the persons who only come for Carnival would experience Saraka, because Tivoli is after Carnival.
Saraka, sometimes called Salaka, is a community-centered Thanksgiving tradition that involves sharing food, much of it harvested directly from the land. It is linked to the agricultural cycle of planting and reaping and serves as a reminder of the importance of unity and gratitude. In Tivoli, the celebrations were enriched by the presence of the Tivoli drummers, whose rhythms echoed the African roots of the tradition and brought an energetic cultural dimension to the day's activities. Reporting for GBN News.
Students were given a glimpse into the future through a robotics and wind energy program. More in this report from Christina John.
Secondary school students from St. George have received a glimpse into the future thanks to a 2-week summer program focused on robotics and wind energy. The program, held from August 5th to the 15th, introduced participants to the rapidly evolving world of renewable energy and automation. The program has been hailed as a significant stride in advancing STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education on the island. The session was led by Rakeen McFarlane, a Grenadian student currently pursuing aerospace engineering at the prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, with a minor in computer science. McFarlane brought both academic insight and real-world experience to the classroom, guiding the students through various hands-on activities.
Growing up, I didn't have much things to do academically outside of school. I didn't have any summer programs related to academics or robotics and so on. So I knew, okay, this is an area that we were lacking in Grenada. I thought it would have been better to focus on things that we don't really do in school. So coding, we don't really do much of coding apart from the little that we do in IT. So I thought it would be good to get them familiar with the process of coding, not specific to any language, but okay, how do you think as a coder? How do you solve problems with computer programming? And then we moved on from that into using coding in robotics using microcontrollers. So we have Arduinos, which you can buy online, relatively cheap. So we show them how to code, how to use the Arduino, and then how to use different sensors and different motors, IR sensors, and different things to interface with each other using the microcontrollers.
For Tilia Belfon, one of the participants, the experience sparked more than just interest. It ignited a business idea.
I learned a lot about coding, and that actually really interested me because, well, I'd never done it before. So, yes, it was kind of hard to do at first, but I think I got the hang of it. And then we actually got into the wind turbines and actually learned a lot about that. I learned that, about waking and the yaws and how the wind turbines, like how things affect wind turbines. I learned a lot of things I didn't know about before, that it's not really straightforward. Learning about mixing up with the coding of the robots as well. That was really fun, and we got to experiment, especially like with the speed of the wheels and the rotation of the wheels as well. Okay, so in the science and tech area, this is actually something really new to me. I'm more of a creative arts kind of person, but I actually really enjoyed it. So I was thinking of maybe trying to blend the two, so blending the arts and the technology, maybe like creating outfits that could move with the technology and like coding it to move and like maybe light up or something along those lines.
Joshua Fleury, another participant, described the creative process behind this project and the practical skills he gained.
This is a line-following robot that uses IR sensors in the front. So whenever it detects a black object or a black line, it will follow that, and if it goes off course, it will immediately spin around to look for another black object to follow. It is pre-programmed using any computer or phone. I learned that robots don't always need to be controlled using humans. They can be programmed before and operate on their own.
The program has left students inspired, with many now considering future careers in engineering, technology, and sustainable development. Organizers hope to expand the initiative to reach more students in the coming years. Each participant was presented with a certificate of participation on the closing day. Chrislina John, GBN News.
A meeting is set for tonight in Grand Mall, where residents will discuss concerns about restricted access to the Grand Mall beach due to newly placed stones. It's time for your GBN ISO.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISO is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Our citizen journalist tonight is concerned about access to the Grand Mall beach due to some stones that have been placed near the beachfront. A meeting is scheduled to be held this evening by the residents of Grand Mall to voice their concerns on the matter. GBN will closely follow this development. We thank our citizen journalist for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
Grenada builds agricultural skills with intensive tissue culture training. We'll tell you all about it right after the break. Stay with us.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. Now, yeah, there are are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a LOTS loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
LOTS, land ownership, tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hubbard's is once again innovating the way you shop with its new online store, providing 24-hour shopping convenience. You can shop now for appliances, hardware, houseware, building material, and more. Free delivery island-wide. Start shopping now at hubbardshardware.gd. Safe, convenient, reliable.
Good morning and welcome to Grenada Distillers. Just reminding you that we offer consignments and credit arrangements. The procedures are very easy, so come on now.
Our procedure is quite simple. Go up the stairs on the right-hand side of Nick Barrow House. Go upstairs where an attendant will hand you out some forms to fill out. Once filled out, they'll be handed back to the attendant and will be reviewed.
I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express. This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Grenada launches intensive tissue culture training aimed at boosting agricultural innovation. Details in this report.
10 applicants vying for various laboratory-related roles within the Ministry of Agriculture, along with 6 students from the T.A. Marshall Community College, the TAMCC, are currently participating in a hands-on training program designed to enhance their skills in laboratory safety procedures and tissue culture operations. Held at Grenada's newly commissioned state-of-the-art tissue culture laboratory in St. Andrew, the 3-day training from August 19th to the 21st marks a significant step towards the modernization of the country's agriculture sector. The lab, officially handed over on March 27th, is a major deliverable under Phase 8 of the Grenada-China Technical Agricultural Cooperation Agreement, facilitated by Mr. Owen Henry, Chief Analytical Chemist, in collaboration with the Chinese Agricultural Mission. The training is aimed at equipping the next generation of agricultural professionals with the technical expertise needed to address challenges such as climate change and food security. Speaking to participants, Honorable Lennox Andrew, Minister for Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, underscored the importance of the initiative in driving agricultural transformation.
So I want you to take your training very seriously and recognize the importance of your training to national development, to improving the lives of our people. Because with that training, you are acquiring a skill, you are acquiring a knowledge that you can now use to assist our farmers to produce more and to produce better. And I'm happy that we have the Chinese mission here with us. They have been providing great assistance to Grenada over the last many years. As was stated, the assistance come in phases. We are now at the end of the 8th phase, and the tissue culture lab was constructed under the 8th phase. We are about to start the 9th phase, in which they will provide more assistance to Grenada over the next few years.
The laboratory is expected to play a crucial role in ensuring consistent propagation and availability of plantlets, aimed at addressing one of the long-standing concerns of local farmers. Chief Agronomist Alison Haynes echoed the sentiments, noting that the facility not only enhances research and development, but also serves as a vital tool to inspire youth engagement in agriculture.
To secure the future of agriculture, we must make it appealing to our best and brightest minds, and hence the construction of facilities like the Tissue Culture Lab. So this facility is one step towards reaching that goal of attracting the youths to the sector. The training aimed to build participants' proficiency in various tissue culture operations, such as explant sterilization, aseptic inoculation procedures and techniques, medium preparation and regulation, and the use of tissue culture-related instruments and equipment. The training also aimed to build proficiency in laboratory safety procedures. This is a very significant training for us, for the agronomy division, as it marks the beginning of tissue culture propagation at the lab.
The initiative aligns with the OECS Food and Agricultural System Transformation FAST strategy, which Grenada and other OECS member states have endorsed. The strategy prioritizes food security, self-reliance, and agricultural resilience across the region. As Grenada looks to a future powered by innovation and integration of advanced techniques like tissue culture and the involvement of young professionals, signals a promising new chapter for the nation's agricultural sector. Christina John, GBN News.
The Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, GHTA, has launched the Caribbean Supercharged Training Level 2, a week-long program designed to enhance frontline service, HR, and leadership skills in Grenada's hospitality sector. The training, scheduled for November the 3rd to the 8th, is a collaboration with the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association Education Foundation, or CHTAEF, and supported by the GHTA Tourism Enhancement Fund and Sandals Foundation. The program aims to equip participants with skills to deliver excellent guest experiences and take on supervisory roles. Tourism Minister Adrian Thomas emphasized the importance of quality training for destination competitiveness and sustainable tourism growth.
The GHTA Supercharged Training Program is, therefore, a critical step in strengthening the foundation of our industry. I remember Level 1 introduced many to the essential principles of service delivery, professionalism, and customer care. Today, as we elevate to Level 2, we are saying to the world, Grenada is serious about staying ahead. And we are committed to building a workforce that reflects the warmth, excellence, and innovation that our visitors expect and deserve.
Minister Thomas notes that by building the professionalism of our tourism workforce, we're not only improving customer service, but also shaping the experience of Grenada as a destination. Louise John of the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association is one of the facilitators of the training.
We will be with you in November and looking forward to it immensely. We hope we see lots of the same faces again. We absolutely loved seeing you and plenty of new faces. One of the things that we've responded to at the CHTA Education Foundation is last time we were in Grenada in 2023, we had managers saying, how about doing something for supervisors, team leaders, and managers? And we are delighted this year to be offering 2 days exclusively for those key people in our properties, in our businesses, in our dive shops, in our restaurants. And we're really looking forward to seeing them for an impactful one-day workshop. We're running it twice, called Effective Results-Driven Communication. It will cover things like critical thinking, clear, effective, and specific communication to drive results.
GHTA member registration fees for the November training are subsidized until September the 12th, requiring a payment of only $65 US. The initiative reaffirms a collaborative approach to building human capital in Grenada's tourism sector. Stay with us. We'll have sports and international news on the other side of the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Brendel, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice?
A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, sports fans. We are ready and geared up to compete. That's the message from Canthian Williams-Gabriel, head coach of Grenada's senior netball team. Her comment comes in the wake of the island's preparation for the 5th edition of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank International Netball Series. The tournament shoots off on Saturday, running until the 30th of August.
Well, the ladies are all excited. They are prepared to work hard, and we want to win this championship again because this is home. And because of that, they're coming with an energy and a vibes that speaks to that. So we are just waiting for the start of that first whistle, and then Team Grenada is really going to be put on show.
The netball series will feature Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, along with Barbados, and the Cayman Islands and Guyana will join the tournament as invited teams.
It's not like we're ignorant to the different styles of the countries as they come in. And what we have been doing is to understanding when team plays that way, how you can counteract them. And our ladies, I mean, I have confidence in them. We have played against St. Vincent. I mean, this is not a now thing. We have been playing against them. We have been playing against the countries in the region. So we have a clear understanding as what they're coming with and how to counteract them. And one of the things that we realize in the region is the level of fitness, and that shows as you go throughout the tournament, because it's a tournament where you play every day, and your level of fitness is going to be the critical thing for teams to really excel throughout the tournament. So we have been working on our level of fitness. I am really pleased as to where the ladies are at this time in getting ready just for our tournament, and we are looking forward to counteract whatever they come with. We have our strategies, and we are going to put our strategies in play.
The The opening and closing ceremonies and all matches will be streamed live on the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel. The ECCB International Netball Series was launched in June 2019 with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, or ECCB, as its title sponsor and forms part of the bank's community outreach thrust. The competition replaces the OECS Under-23 Netball Tournament, which the ECCB sponsored from 1991 to 2018. And that's what's been happening in sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe. ExxonMobil is making a comeback to Trinidad and Tobago's offshore oil and gas fields after an absence of over 2 decades. The energy giant's return was announced by Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Dr. Rudal Munalal. The development has significant implications for the country's energy sector. More in this report by TTT News reporter Terry Ann Brown-Campbell.
Minister of Energy and Energy Industries, Dr. Rudal Munalal, said in December 2024, ministry officials received approval to engage in direct negotiations with ExxonMobil. Those negotiations bore fruit as Dr. Munalal shared the details of the agreement with the public last week.
The ultra-deep marine area offers the greatest prospect for such discovery. Previous drilling campaigns in the ultra-deep water in Trinidad and Tobago have been moderately successful as they have not fully tested the petroleum system within the complex structures.
He added that advancements in technology contributed to the viability of the acreage.
Today's most capable assets can drill in water twice as deep. Many key advancements have made this possible, including everything from the design of drill ships and semi-submersibles to the innumerable cast of other high-pressure, high-temperature technologies. The advancement in technology alone means that challenges presented by the country's ultra-deep water sector have largely been addressed.
The economic benefits were also highlighted.
ExxonMobil has committed to undertake a minimum exploration work program for this block, which includes the acquisition of 5,500 square kilometers of 3D seismic during the first phase of the exploration period. The acquisition of seismic survey is scheduled to commence within 12 months of the effective date of our signing. This will be complemented by geological and geophysical studies.
And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Grenada citizenship program linked to Bangladesh money laundering scandal. High Court awards over $45,000 EC to Ashwana Bell in her assault case. Grenada's Cannabis Reform Committee reviews recommendations and halts amendments. In regional news, spotlight on ExxonMobil's return to explore Trinidad and Tobago's offshore fields, while internationally, National Guard troops deployed to Washington, D.C. amid crime crackdown. And in sports, Grenada ready to raise their third ECCB Series trophy, while Ministry gives full assurance that Tantine will be ready on time. If If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Visit our website at www.gbn.gd for more news stories, or like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/GBN News and Radio. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night.